And now we want to turn back to Monsoon 2023 now because some pretty significant damage was reported from the latest storms.
In Mesa, a mobile home park was hit pretty hard. Jade Cunningham is joining us live from there. And Jade, you've been there for a number of hours this morning talking with people who are impacted. What have you learned and how are they doing?
Well, I can tell you that about 28 minutes ago, I actually spoke with someone who lives here. He has a remarkable story about last night's storm. We're going to hear from him directly in just a little bit, but I can tell you that somebody was definitely watching over him last night when he got caught up in this storm. You can see, though, that damage is widespread. We moved over a couple of streets just so you can see another angle of this damage. These homes here, the homes themselves look to be intact, so that's good news, but you can see the awnings and the carports in front just kind of crumbled, twisted up, and I mean, even here, pieces have been ripped off of the awning there and then just kind of sporadically kind of thrown across the street in spots and on top of this car here. Again, the homes themselves look to be okay. I spoke with a woman earlier. She told me that she didn't see any damage to her home, which is definitely a good thing, but it's definitely something that people are going to be assessing. We've seen some people walking outside of their homes this morning, some taking pictures, videos. I think many of these residents are just kind of in shock about what took place last night on roads. You know, there's debris all over. It's just really remarkable that nobody was hurt. So to get back to that resident I was able to speak with, he actually was making the rounds last night, walking around the streets here when this storm hit. He said it started as a sprinkle, and then in the blink of an eye, everything changed. So take a listen.
The rain was coming straight down. At that point, the wind started picking up. I tucked in behind 155, this trailer right here, and at that point, things were just starting to get bad. I could hear damage and stuff going. As soon as I tucked in, the roof awning ripped off on the trailer next to me. I made an attempt to get out away from the trailer and get back to the trailer I live in. At that point, the wind was almost too much. It almost pushed me over. I returned back to safety behind there, kind of held it out for about 5 minutes, and then made the decision to just make a barrel run back to my place to get back to safety.
He, of course, is okay, which is a great thing, but obviously, like many people who live in this neighborhood, very shaken about what they experienced last night. He also tells me that he has lived in the Phoenix area for many, many years. He has experienced many, many monsoons, but what he experienced last night was nothing he's ever experienced before. Reporting live, Jade Cunningham, 12 News Today in AZ.